Welcome to today's video, Bible verses about justice. Micah 6 verse 8. He has shewed thee, O man, what is good, and what doth the Lord require of thee, but to do justly, and to love mercy, and to walk humbly with thy God. In this verse, the prophet Micah conveys a simple yet profound message from the Lord. The essence of what God desires from us is to act justly in our dealings with others, to show love and mercy, and to maintain a humble posture in our walk with Him. This serves as a reminder that justice isn't just about retribution, but it also incorporates love and humility. Proverbs 21 verse 15. It is joy to the just to do judgment, but destruction shall be to the workers of iniquity. The wisdom of Proverbs highlights the deep satisfaction that comes from upholding justice. Those who are just find joy in righteous judgments. In contrast, those who engage in wicked deeds or who perpetrate injustice face dire consequences. This verse underscores the inherent value and peace found in righteous living. Isaiah 1 verse 17. Learn to do well, seek judgment, relieve the oppressed, judge the fatherless, plead for the widow. The prophet Isaiah calls upon the people to be proactive in their pursuit of justice. This verse urges individuals to not only seek justice but also to actively defend and support the most vulnerable in society, the oppressed, orphans, and widows. In doing so, one embraces the heart of God's desire for a just society. Psalm 106 verse 3. Blessed are they that keep judgment, and he that doeth righteousness at all times. This psalmist passage declares a blessing on those who consistently uphold justice and act righteously. To be blessed means to be favored and protected by God. This promise serves as an encouragement to maintain justice and righteousness even when faced with challenges or temptations. Leviticus 19 verse 15. Ye shall do no unrighteousness in judgment. Thou shalt not respect the person of the poor, nor honor the person of the mighty. But in righteousness shalt thou judge thy neighbor. In the Mosaic Law, God commands fairness in judgment, emphasizing impartiality. The verse warns against showing favoritism, whether it's being lenient towards the poor out of pity or showing deference to the powerful due to fear or advantage seeking. True justice doesn't discriminate but evaluates based on truth and righteousness. Amos 5 verse 24. But let judgment run down as waters, and righteousness as a mighty stream. Through the prophet Amos, God expresses His desire for justice to be as abundant and unstoppable as a flowing river. This poetic imagery illustrates how pervasive and integral justice should be in society. Just as water nourishes and sustains life, so should justice invigorate and uphold a community. Proverbs 29 verse 7. The righteous considereth the cause of the poor, but the wicked regardeth not to know it. This proverb highlights the character of a righteous individual. Such a person not only acknowledges but also deeply considers and cares for the needs and rights of the poor. Conversely, the wicked turn a blind eye, showing a lack of empathy and understanding, further highlighting the contrast between just and unjust individuals. Zechariah 7 verses 9 to 10. Thus speaketh the Lord of hosts, saying, Execute true judgment, and show mercy and compassions every man to his brother, and oppress not the widow, nor the fatherless, the stranger, nor the poor, and let none of you imagine evil against his brother in your heart. Through the prophet Zechariah, God calls for genuine justice coupled with mercy and compassion. This isn't just about executing judgment but doing so with a heart of mercy. The additional plea to protect the vulnerable and not harbor ill intentions underscores the depth of justice that God desires, one that is holistic, encompassing actions and innermost thoughts. Proverbs 31 verse 9. Open thy mouth, judge righteously, and plead the cause of the poor and needy. Here, wisdom literature speaks to those in positions of influence or authority. They're implored to use their voice and power to advocate for justice, especially on behalf of the marginalized. It's a reminder that justice often requires action and advocacy, not just passive acknowledgement. Jeremiah 22 verse 3. Thus saith the Lord, execute ye judgment and righteousness, and deliver the spoiled out of the hand of the oppressor, and do no wrong, do no violence to the stranger, the fatherless, nor the widow, either shed innocent blood in this place. Jeremiah conveys God's command for a holistic justice system. Not only is there a call to uphold justice and righteousness, but also to actively intervene on behalf of those oppressed. Moreover, the explicit directive against violence, especially towards the vulnerable, reiterates God's standards for a society that truly reflects His heart. Thank you for joining us in exploring these profound verses about justice. May they guide and inspire you in your walk with God. If this video has been helpful to you, please subscribe, like, share, and comment below with your insights or experiences about justice. May the God of justice bless you abundantly in all your endeavors.